Thanks very much. Today, the USS New York leaves Naval Station Norfolk for the last time. The New York and its crew of 360 head to their new home port at Naval Station Mayport in Jacksonville, Florida. 10 Your Side's Art Kohn joins us live from Norfolk. Art?
Yeah, the Navy announced plans to move the USS New York to Mayport more than a year ago, but that doesn't make this move today any easier on the economy of Hampton Roads. You got to remember, more than 300 sailors and their families left with that ship. Now, despite the best efforts of Virginia's congressional delegation to prevent losing another ship to Mayport, the Navy insists this move is in the best interest of the country.
Command officers, restricted maneuvering doctrine.
The weather seemed to reflect the mood as the USS New York pulled away from Naval Station Norfolk for the last time. A time that is, according to the New York's commanding officer, bittersweet.
For many of us, we've spent large parts of our careers here, and so there's a big part of us that doesn't want to leave Hampton Roads. At the same time, we're very excited to move down to Mayport.
We've been working on this for over a year now.
Command Master Chief Sean Isbell says some members of the crew began moving their families to Mayport back in July.
We've done everything we can to make this a smooth transition. Whether it be Christmas time or April, moves aren't easy.
To relieve some of the financial hardship of the move, the New York's commanders allowed members of the crew to load their personal vehicles into the huge cargo bays of the ship, space normally reserved for amphibious assault vehicles and vessels.
Save a lot of gas money,
This whole uplift thing is making things a lot easier on families in general, but also just on ourselves as far as not having to worry about how we're getting our cars down when the ship itself is actually relocating down to Mayport.
The move to Mayport, according to the Navy, is important to maintain strategic dispersal of the Atlantic fleet.
With ships that are being decommissioned out of Mayport, I think it kind of made sense that we needed to maintain the viability of a separate port down in Mayport as well.
Yeah, and there'll be two other ships going down to Mayport to join the New York. The amphibious assault ship USS Iwo Jima and the dock landing ship USS Fort McHenry are scheduled to move down there sometime next year. You know, as I said in my report there, the move, according to the Navy, is to maintain strategic dispersal of the fleet. There are others who think this move is political. You have to remember, Mayport has 29, or Florida rather, has 29 electoral votes and is a vital swing state in presidential elections. I'll have more on this coming up later on in our newscast. Reporting live from Naval Station Norfolk, Art Kohn, 10 on your side.